Your kind has no place here!
Rude.
Your kind has no place here!
So, I've done something awful to Skyrim, and you're about to see it. First, I want to just give a quick intro to what DeepDream is. So I have this picture of this random person I found on the internet. And what DeepDream is, you might have seen it a couple years back. Google released this neural network thing that looked for patterns, different types of patterns and images. And the most popular ones were all these like creepy animals like faces like popping out of everywhere. So it's continued a bit, and there's more things you can do with it. One of the things you can do, which I might actually try using in the future, is you could take like an art style from like a painting or something and put it in an image. But the one I did for Skyrim today is I just used a random image database that you can connect to. For example, I think this is looking for faces and stuff. So basically the AI just it's not an AI, it's a neural network. It looks at this image and tries to pick apart where faces are. So it finds like a face on this upper lip here and smiles in the creases of his cheeks. And it can get very trippy. This I think is like bamboo or something. This is wine glasses, I think. It's just like random just stuff. And I went ahead and extracted all the textures from Skyrim and ran them through this filter. And I haven't seen most of them, and I might have missed a few, but the idea is that every texture in the game is now looking for look at this, it's like feathers and eyes. Just like random images to try and find stuff, and it creates these really turtle shells, I think. Really trippy images. This is my favorite. Oh yeah, I did a couple other things too. I made some edits to the music in the game. And also I shuffled all the sound effects. And all the voice lines. I'm using the old version of Skyrim, so the textures are a bit low quality. So here we go. I think the horses are saying pull. Pull. There's eyes on their skin. It's awful.
I say we go down there and clear the place out, just like old times.
Huh. So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh?
Oh, that blacksmithing. It's not good for a little girl. Ain't ladylike.
What?
We're taking Dawnstar. Get down there and join the rest of the men gathering for the attack.
I don't think
Now,
we're taking
soldier.
anything.
I suppose you're free to frolic with the wenches in the servants' quarters. But anywhere else, you must have an escort. Jarl's orders.
Have you reconsidered my idea?
Look,
What
now
idea?
is not a good time.
Kill him.
Oh yeah, fair warning if you have trypophobia or anything like that. There's plenty of textures now that have creepy eyes and holes. Look at that wood. Ugh. Oh,
I'm sure he runs outside with the coin and throws it up in the air so Mara herself can catch it. Come off of it, Bailey.
Take us to Movart's lair.
Well, this is a nice mess you've gotten me into.
Come on, help us!
someone's playing the
Anyway,
lute.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're
Outnumbered
here.
again, more so than when we took that wagon. But if we work together, we can pull this off.
He's very optimistic about our situation.
Stories about dragon. You'll know the dragonborn come.
He knows.
Let's just not be too obvious.
Okay.
Well, let's all raise a flagon to Ulfric,
That's pretty obvious, man.
Skyrim and bringer of poverty to the working class.
Oh dear.
Ta!
Ta. Yeah, so I was thinking of who we should roleplay for this game, for this playthrough. I'm not gonna play the entire game, just messing around. And I think the most obvious thing would be to play Khajiit, who's on way too much skooma. Call him Jeff. Jeff's a good name.
There. All better.
Thank you.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
What's not gonna end well?
I can customers.
Also, some of the ambient textures just loop, so you hear this footstep constantly.
They got archers up along the wall.
I don't see any archers.
You have completed the great hunt. We're married. I guess we'll need to decide where we're living, won't we?
What?
You can always stay with me.
Oh no. Don't look.
I thought the festival was a happening this year.
Is this the festival?
The anticipation is killing me.
Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
He's very optimistic.
Commotion.
There's that explosion again.
Forswarn forever!
Forswarn! Forever.
Is that so?
This can't be happening!
Just like always,
Music.
nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
Everything here seems to be about death.
It's a dragon.
Secrets.
Why is he not pink?
It's a bit depressing.
Any fool can just flail about, swinging his weapon
Give me a
as
roar.
fast as he can. Any fool can die. Keep your guard.
It's
and wait for an
crickets.
opening.
Who's whistling? What? That legitimately scared me.
Take
Hi.
a good look around. I am sure you will find what you are looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stowed away.
Darkness destroy you!
Sometimes it doesn't look too bad. Like, the sky looks nice, actually. Oh, it crashed. We're doing this. Dog. I couldn't hear him because the sound effects were like chickens or something. They have feathers. Ah.
Not impressed. What my daughter sees in that barbarian, I'll never know.
Is that
Oh.
so? Well then, I have
Look at the
charged
tanning
you with
rack. It's
disturbing
like
the yard's peace.
rats or cats or something.
Marvelous. Just delicious. It is everything I had hoped it would be. Please, everyone, enjoy.
What?
Speak. Ought to say worth the listening. Kridar Jur.
Skingrad and Cyrodiil studied with him.
By the way, the punching is
I
water.
was very young. I was sent to Skingrad and Cyrodiil.
All the floors are eyes.
That's your best offer?
Dwarven Convector.
Can I make a request?
What in the world?
Can you sing Ragnar the Red?
You've already learned all I can teach you.
My niece died.
Oh dear.
Things won't be the same without her. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Never should have come here.
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Windhelm.
You should tell him to mind his own business.
That doesn't rhyme.
Break him out, then run. This isn't a suicide mission. Don't risk combat if you can avoid it. If you can't, then give him hell.
Fight well, and I'll make sure your corpse is not dishonored.
It's beautiful.
What in the bloody blazes?
Also, all the guards have like buildings
This is the only thing
on their
I've ever
clothes.
found.
It's amazing.
I think it's better off in your hands.
Hi.
My
And
friend
like bug
died.
eyes.
Things won't be the same without her.
This isn't over, your late.
Oh, that face is awful.
All right then.
All right then.
Hail, Nightingale. Luck has shined down on me.
Come see me in Windhelm when this is all over.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Heard you broke out of Sidna mine with those Forswarn. Do you have any idea how many died?
No.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Well, yeah, someone
Always
died.
good to talk to a fellow bard.
I'm not a
Now
bard.
we have to pin all these recent murders on you.
What? Good. Man, the textures in the original Skyrim, when you look at them like this, they're pretty low res.
Must kill.
Look at this throne. Hi. Hi.
Run a bad
None of these punches are
But I
connecting.
suppose that's just how it goes.
Do the right thing.
Thank you.
It sounds like they're water bending.
What? You go alone?
Is
Yes,
your
love.
to do?
Yes, love. Can I
If
join?
you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you.
Mean.
Codla.
Let's go to Riften. Let's join the thieves. Oh dear lord. What is this? All the taverns are awful.
Odefell, I've told you time and time again, I'm not interested in a relationship with you.
Oh. Okay. Hi.
My kinswoman died.
Oh.
Things won't be the same without her.
This is a depressing tavern. Is this an actual dungeon or is this just a castle? Oh yeah, look at the moon.
Ew. Ew.
It was the only way. It was the only way. It was the only.
Oh gosh. Look at that texture. It's like owl eyes. There's also like a horse in here. Alright. He looks like mud. Oh, look at this outfit. It's like lizard scales. And look at those eyes. He's so cute. Hi.
My men.
This should be good.
Not quite good enough, are you?
You should probably put that away before you knock something over.
Bards College in Solitude.
Okay. There we go. Oh, the selection sound is like a boat in creaking. I think you need to turn on subtitles if you care even a little bit of making sense of the non-cis NPCs. That's cheating. I'm not a cheater. Look at this entrance. It's like leaves. Are those chipmunks? Look, there's a fish. Did you see that guy? That's definitely a fish. Pretty sure since the voice lines are all mixed up, that this shout is gonna be something different, which could be funny. Because I think this swinging is like the grunts that you make when you swing, and it's replaced it with this voice line.
It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap.
Ew.
Oh, I forgot even to show this. Me back at the section. Oh, Jesus.
My beast.
Died.
Fine by me.
The only way I...
We have nothing to talk about. I can't believe what you did to me.
I could learn a lot from the people in this room.
Nice.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
Her mother died. Things won't be the same without her.
Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting.
Imagine.
blowing up an entire town. Damn college. Winterhold will never be the same.
I'm originally from Cyrodiil, but I left there after I had a falling out with my family.
Oh no.
This is it, men. It's time to make this city ours.
Does that mean I'm a bard now?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
Alright.
We stand at the tomb of Hednorak.
We do?
Who has been dead for many generations. I fear.
What in the world?
Tell me, brother. Are the stories true?
What stories?
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
You're nothing but a joke.
What?
Now that's how it's done. I doubt anyone in Skyrim could have weaved a better enchantment.
What in the world?
Need something. Huh?
So I'm a
What is
bard?
it? Look at the size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
No.
Spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
I'm pretty far away.
No more!
But the age, it seems,
I did it. I'm a bard now.
You, mortal. You are worthy of speaking to.
Okay.
You have claimed the pieces of my razor.
Let's go check it out. Ah! There's the rat texture again, or like cats or something. They're on the door. I like these feathers. Markarth was always my favorite city.
This is part of me. Who does the brother would be?
That doesn't
Oh, so many voices. Alright. Oh my gosh. What is this texture? It's like people. My eyes hurt just looking at this.
I saw you do that, you know.
You saw me do what? You're the Jarl, I'm looking for work.
Yes. Last mistake.
We've got an assassin. Check the shadows.
I'm not an assassin.
And there are counts of opportunities to make some noise. You're willing to back I'm your man. My voice has been silenced.
This is Kynesgrove.
What?
Not much to look at.
Wait,
The
what was that?
innkeeper ought to be able to tell us if there's any dragon mouths nearby.
You have quite the bounty on your head in Hjalmar.
You're welcome.
Stay.
Well, now that's another question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Are you new around here? You should go to the inn if you need a place to stay.
Thanks to you.
I did it. This is a good game. I like this game. It so brings an end to the nightmare. Oh, I had God mode on.